Hey everybody, good morning. It's Trader Girl ATX. Just getting started. I've spent maybe 5 minutes barely starting to look at my charts, and I kind of wanted to walk you through how I get my setup going. First off, you have to make sure that you have the correct account that you want to trade set up in case you're trading, let's say, a practice account and then a real account with real funds. That's always step one. Make sure you have the correct account on screen. Seems very basic, but I can't tell you how many times I've screwed that up. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. It's very sweet of you to be here. So I know your goal is likely that you want to learn how to trade and have a safe space to do that. So let's get started. So I've got a couple things on my screen right here. We're starting out little bitty. I'm just getting the chart set up. This is currently set up for a micro NASDAQ contract. And some of the things I have on the screen, this baby blue line is the exponential moving average. And I put my little, if you see this yellow dash dot horizontal line, I try to keep that on the EMA. So I know where I'm at because it's important to gauge that distance. We see the little rolling downhill here. I'm going to drag my red line over the top of that because it's basically marking off an average as to where people were happy to sell above this red line right here at the height of that curve. But sometimes people change their mind. But I'm kind of triggered right now because this is actually a key time right now, and I'm spending too much time talking instead of putting on a trade. But I am just warming up, so I needed to be cool. Let me go back out. So this, it's not really purple, it's kind of a deep blue. I use that to mark off the extreme like high and low of the range, and I'll grab my green line here and I move it down to where I think the next target will be once I'm in the trade. Let me draw another little line here to show the intersection of this. Let me zoom in. The intersection of this bright yellow line with the wheat colored line is just something I started doing. It's basically an intersection of the fast moving average and the slow moving average. And it's just something I started marking off when I decided I was going to start thinking about the NASDAQ as if it was speaking a language, because it's all these little wiggles mean something, and they're different time frames of moving averages, and it does look a little bit chaotic right now. Actually, I'm turning off my iMac. It's distracting me. Hold on. I just want that screen to go dark. I don't want to have, it's already sensory. Oh, and this, come on screen, stay off. See, it's sensory overload. There's a lot of distractions happening here, and I just want the screen to sleep. So notice, I was excited about going short, and let me spell it out for you. This is something I figured out on my own. It may be stating the obvious, but number one, I don't have a lot of experience with watching other traders. When I have, it's normally them focusing on trades that they had where they were big winners, and there's not really a lot of explanation as to why they chose what they chose. But anyway, my point was, one thing to take note, this green line here at the top is what they call a Bollinger Band, and it kind of frames out some of the moving averages at the extremes, depending on how you have it set up. So I always think there's about 3 attempts at a high. 1, 2, 3. This is a 15-second chart, so it's very near-term high. Who knows what the day will bring? It all depends on how it plays, but oh, I'm so sick. I just missed this move. Because okay, so here, let me tell you why this was a great trade that I was too busy talking to take. The EMA Here, let's back out. This blue line has been cruising up and alongside parallel the fast moving average for quite a while. Before I turned on the screen, I had already pulled up like a 3-minute chart and even a daily chart. Here's a daily chart. This high back here is from December the 15th, and the market's been digesting those gains ever since. It's not always been pretty. I think the market is actually ripe to fall more, but it's in the near term, at least for right this second, it's done a nice job rebounding and digesting those gains. You can see on a daily chart, this blue line is that EMA. It's pointing upward. So bullish, even though there's been a lot of pain intraday, the overall trend is to the up. So again, just saying that there's normally 3 attempts at a high. I could see another attempt here, but I don't want to talk about this. But my point was, we're near the upper end of the range, right? There's not been a lot of days near term that have been up this high. So let's go back and look at a three-minute chart. So we're getting a little bit of selling, but then it bounced off the slow moving average and recovers, puts on a higher high, comes back down to this fast moving average, bounces off and moves higher. So this EMA is pointing upward. You see it? So bullish remains intact, and the EMA is above the fast moving average on the 3-minute chart, but it's the fact that it even came down and kissed the slow moving average at 835 tells me there's a little bit of downward pressure coming. So we need to be, I'm thinking short, but I'm always thinking short. As bullish as everything looks. You can see this EMA started pointing down. It crossed the fast right here. That was a sell signal. Okay. For me, I do things my way. I don't know how other people do it, but to me, that's a sign of weakness. Sometimes it just kisses it and then will continue higher, but the very fact that it crossed and it came down and it came down and then even though it recovered, it wasn't much of a recovery, was it? And it's continued back down. But here we are getting a little, some buyers trying to make a gun for it. So another point here is you don't always have to freak out and think that you missed a move. So yeah, I mean, I was agitated. I didn't get this right here. Talking a 60-minute high, right? Where's my let me get my lines drawn. That green line goes lower. Where's my red? Hold on. I don't know why they were up so high. Oh, they were marking off highs on a daily chart, I think. I think that's what I had going on up there. This is why you have to go through the process of setting up so you can recognize where you're at in space, right? Yeah, hell yeah. All right. I really am tempted to go back and put on my actual account. Okay, this chart on the right, they're called Rinkos. I'm still drawing my lines just to figure out where we're at. Think of it like there's a soccer field. You have to run back and forth between end zone to end zone. I mean, football's the same, right? But I see the stock action very similar to that. It's a little bounce back and forth in between zones. And depending on how it reacts to a zone, it shows you what to do next. Or what seems reasonable for you to be able to expect for your next move. So note here, this just held this pale pink level right here. But note, let me show you how this works. See the intersection of the fast and the slow right here? That's what this dotted line is. But it also failed here. So let me put a red there to show that's where that failed. So that failed this level, and then the green buyers brought it back. So that's a iffy, questionable zone. But the point is it held it, and now it's trying to push higher. That EMA climbed up a little bit higher. I'm going to sell. We are, oh, that is my Express account. Am I on the NQ? Oh, God. Oh, God, I want to short. I'm going to warm up in a practice account. I have to be careful. I could have sworn I said all this stuff earlier. Gosh darn it. Practice account. NQ, not a micro. I'm going to put on a short. And I'm frustrated because it was not a super good entry. It's actually kind of trying to force the trade. But I'm a little bit giddy, a little bit excited here. So it just held this pink as a floor. So it could just rebound and push up to new highs. Look at that. And you really should not move your stops, but we are at the upper Bollinger Band. And I'm worried that was not a good trade. I just know we are near highs that on that daily chart, and I can see, or I do have a short bias, so you need to be aware of that. And this is a practice account, so I'm going to put on some size. And I'm going to take off my take profit because I want to actually make some big money, not just $95 a contract. We'll know pretty darn quick how this is going to react. So these moving averages, this is the slow moving average and the fast moving average, them intersecting here is actually a pretty bullish action, right? But I know on the daily chart we are up at some recent term areas of high, and I do think there's room for the market to push down. But hey, it's Valentine's Day. All the buyers might step up and everybody might be giddy and in love, and I'm the only weirdo that wants to sell. So take note, all these little stripes down here, these are other moving averages from other time frames, I guess. So when they're all below like that, that tells you also, it's a clue that we're up at a high. And I'm triggered because I can't find my purple. My other, I keep two of my purple or royal blue, whatever, horizontal lines. Okay, so let's just see. So it just bounced off that fast. I don't like having to move my, it's not looking like I put on a good trade. This is basically the third attempt at these highs, right? Well, it depends how you count them out. All I know is here the Bollinger Band went sideways and then took a dip. Now it's trying to recover. What time is it? 9:27 a.m. See, I haven't been paying attention to the time. Okay. So my trade keeps going in the money and going out of the money. And the EMA is still above the FMA, which means I could very well be on the wrong side of this trade. I'm nervous that it's 8:30 or 9:30 in the morning. triggers seem to happen depending on the time of day. I do like that there's downward pressure on these candles. The bodies of the candles are moving lower. I'm back in the money. I don't like that this is higher. We're getting ready to find out what's happening. Okay, Nasdaq's only barely up 0.15%, 16%. This EMA is kissing the fast right here. We gonna fail or are we gonna push? There's either about to be a big short squeeze or we're gonna drop. As it is always, right? It's up or it's down. But I am getting a little more confidence on my leg down. Let's go, boys. Come on. So last time, take note, it bounced off the pink and then it bounced off the purple. I like that that's going down. And remember, this is a practice account and I wish I was in my funded account, but I like to warm up. This 15, 20 minutes, who knows how long I'll stay in here, but it gives me confidence to know that I'm on the right side of the day, and so that I don't have to have any kind of fear when I'm trading my funded account. It shouldn't happen. Every account, every trade, every size. Beautiful. Come on down, boys. Okay, so now I'm going to put a break-even stop, so I'm definitely not taking a loss on my trade. Keep on going down, yo. This could be getting fun. Are we 9:30 yet? Okay, I'm gonna drag my stop down. Don't push it up. I want you to crack. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm dropping my stop. It's gonna probably take me out. I've been working, well, telling myself that I want to increase my hold time. Boom, took me out. $837. I'm gonna short again, and yes, it's the low. What time we got? 9:31. And why am I shorting? Why do I have confidence in my short? Even though you're really not supposed to short the low like this. But see how far this EMA is below the fast? And you're gonna learn these terms. Just remember, it's like a fight between the baby blue and the bright yellow. Okay. Currently the baby blue is more of a leading indicator as to the action, and it's saying we're going down because it's so far away from the moving average. Okay, the fast moving average. Oh, let me move my take profit lower. We're gonna go down here to this level. I'm gonna move my stop down there. Come on, boys. Get it, get it, get it. I'm gonna add size even. Come on down. And you're not supposed to short the very low. This might blow up in my face because I'm literally selling the low, but I'm hoping for follow through. I'm going to be cautious. Let that drop lower. Drop lower. You guys stop buying. So on the Renko chart, this could serve as support, very likely. So I'm going to put on my break even, so I'm at least not taking a loss, all right? Because it's very dangerous to be shorting the low. But I really like looking for follow through on the move. Come on down. It's going to freak people out. This is where it found support here before. Ooh. Come on down. Come on down. You can do it, baby. I'm going to grab some of this. I'm moving my stop. I'm going to complain when I get taken out. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to do one because you're not supposed to sell the low. But this is where it found support last time. Do you see why I draw my my lines here? This purple line, that's the meat of that candle there. And it just keeps, I don't know, drawing those horizontal lines, that's my thing. It helps me keep track of where my trade is. Let me move my stop, my take profit. Oh, it took my take profit. That was $95. So the last couple trades we've got so far, $95, $505, $245, $610. Those are all my trades for today. Those other ones below were from yesterday. So off to a pretty darn good start. I don't ever look at that. That shouldn't even be on my chart. It's taking up space. I don't like, or I don't use indicators other than like Bollinger Band. So hopefully you can kind of have an idea as to what I'm doing and it makes a little bit of sense. So again, just to be clear, let's back up where we started talking. When this EMA, the baby blue line, crossed the fast moving average, that's a sign of weakness. Okay. Notice all this other time it just danced along upside on the left. It wasn't even near it. So that was full on bull. Okay. But then it starts kind of choking. We got near this upper level here. And you don't have to grab the exact high. It's taken me years and years and a lot of pain. If you learn one thing from me, while this is happening, don't jump in front of the train. Just wait for the signal. Wait for that EMA to cross the FMA. Otherwise, it's killed. Because I'd always get so excited. I'd see that red candle and think, time to short. And I would think right here, I'm going to put on a short. And it would be so great. Because clearly people are selling. We've got a red candle. And because it failed over here before. So you get so excited thinking about shorting that. And then look what happened. Other traders have figured out to squeeze the living hell out of you. And they kill you. And that's how you die. And that's how you kill your accounts. You've got to wait for the signal. Okay. And this is why it's so important to watch how these lines all interact with each other. Because they're telling you a story. And I don't know if this is basic and obvious to you, but it wasn't for me. And it literally took me years and years of trading to start to think of these wiggles like they're talking to me and speaking a language for me to interpret. And now that I see it, trading is freaking easy. Well, nothing's easy, but it's a billion times easier than it used to be. And my stress level has dropped significantly. So if you just think about the market as bouncing back and forth between these levels, and then when you go like, oh, look, it held the pink, right? Then you know, get out of the way. It's going to continue its uptrend, right? And so again, also on the opposite direction from being a, I always talk from being a short, but look right here. So you want to buy below the EMA, that baby blue line, right? And you can see right here, the EMA crossed above the fast right here. So you could see there was some upward momentum, upward buying pressure. That would be a buy signal, okay? And look, you just buy after that, and then look what happened. It went up. Even though there was still a lot of red, that EMA was still above the fast. I mean, literally, trading's that freaking simple. Just watch that one thing and track your levels. That's basically $1 million worth of intel I just gave you for free. And nobody ever freaking told me. So, You're welcome. All right, let me focus on my trading and see why my phone's blowing up. I'm going to be quiet for a second. Valentine's stuff. All right. Too bad. How much are we up on the day? 1,415, and it's all practice. It's not real money. I'm feeling like I'm pretty warmed up. So now let's go to the real money, and I'm not going to put on size like that. So currently, along with what we just said, the EMA is lower than the fast. So sellers are in charge still. But we have had a bit of a drop. Okay. So you got to weigh all that. See, it found support at this level before. And that's basically where that just went. We found support at this level before. They found support high or low at that Merlot color. And my natural bias is to sell, so this is so hard for me to think about buying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to sell because that's been the trend. I'm scared. Did I get filled? I'm filled. Okay. 1 NQ. And again, why did I sell? Because, and I'm going to put on break. Oh, don't knock me out, please. Buyers are trying to make a comeback. God damn it. What time is it? 9:40 a.m. It's knocking on that fast. It's trying. Oh, God, I'm scared. See, it's different when it's a funded account because it's real money. Oh, I just got a weird sort of dizzy feeling. I'm dropping my stop loss lower so that fabulous, freaking fabulous, amen. Drop that there. That's taking people by surprise. Okay, that's the best my trade's done for me, and it's going lower. Please, 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 please continue. Okay, but I did make money. And that's all that matters, and it's real money this time. All right, what was that? $230. Real money, funded account. Anyway, I just got this sort of dizzy woo-woo feeling. So we're back to the previous settlement where we closed yesterday. This is a 13-minute low, and again, EMA is still below the fast. That was lovely, that last little trade. So, my brain says sell, sell, sell. But God, we're really low right now. And looking at the Renko, this green line, note how that's pointing upward. That could very well hold as a floor. What is that? 111? We're already at 118. So where I covered, here I'm going to draw a little circle. So you can see where I bought, where I covered my short. And that was 106. This looks like around 111, 112 is a key level. What's going to happen, boys? So let's look at what is happening. Okay, we don't need to think. I need to think nothing, know nothing. Yep, that was a good short. So let's see what time this all started. So 9:10 would have been like a beautiful short. And this is where Too bad I didn't have a trade going in my practice account. Where did I start selling? Oh, that was on my other account. I started live streaming around 9:15, so where was my first trade here? Right here. So that was where I shorted my first trades on the account today. So like I said, there's 3 attempts at the high. You want to take the third one. I have a nasty habit of trying to take that first one, and I'm telling you that's a hard habit to break, because you can see what's coming, you know what's coming, but you get run over and killed. So learn from my pain, and it will save you lots of money and time and heartache. Because again, you don't have to have the very top, but look, see where they crisscross right here? Look where I'm short. I'm short right at that level. And yeah, there was a little bit of sketchiness, but boom. 3 attempts. Again, I've never heard another trader say that. Again, I don't watch a lot of other traders, but there's just things I've learned over the years of trading, and I started trading around 1997, 1998. Most of you boys probably weren't even born. Okay, so what did I say about this green level holding as a floor? At least for near term. It's going to be rough if it fails this. Okay, let me look at my 3-minute chart and see what happened there. Okay, so the EMA, look, okay, look. On the 3-minute chart, the EMA crossed the fast. We're in bearish zone. So what is that level, that EMA? 127. I have a thing about 27 because that's my birthday. Feel me? There we go. So even though currently the EMA is above the fast, I could be on the wrong side, absolutely. 9:46 a.m. explains the recent upward action that shorts would not want to get in the way of that. But seeing on the 3-minute how the EMA crossed below, this was a point of failure last time. Am I being silly? How much am I at? 230, so we definitely, what? Me jumping in front of trains, and what did I just say? God damn. This was a point of failure before. I do have a stop loss. I like that red candle. Let's do this, boys. So currently, this is like the best I've gotten is 123, and my short is 122.25. I need to be patient. I like that candle ended where it started. We're gonna make him orange for something to take note. Right, EMA is above the fast. It is an uptrend, but we also know this was a point of failure in the past. It's not exactly running against me. This could be a choking point. I'm going to not add size. Oh, come on, boys. Who's coming to work? So everybody who thought they were smart and bought here just had to hold through some pain. So they might be a little bit scared. I don't want to be over cocky, overconfident. I need to be cool and check myself. I did just jump in front of a train. And it's the NASDAQ. God bless. See those red stripes I put on earlier? They're showing me where the market failed this zone before. And I said with my mouth I wanted to short at 127. Here we are at 130. And I'm short at 122. So like I said, I jump in front of trains. And I'm having to have a little bit of sucky, suck, scared. Oh, shit, took a loss. KO, I got knocked out of my short. So, damn it. Unfucking cool. God, I think I just lost more than I made. Wait, was I in a practice account? What's happening here? Oh my God, was I in a practice account? I was in a practice account! Yay! I thought I was in my funded account. Yay, that makes me happy. Good. Alright. How did that happen? Because I could have sworn I just traded that. Feel me? Oh, come on. No. I moved my stop too close. Hold on. Come on. Again, I'm jumping in front of trains. I'm being giddy and excited. Thinking something, and I need to not think. But for your purposes, let me tell you, I'm short because we started down. When we started trading, NASDAQ was up like 0.15, 0.16%. Now we're only up 0.1%. So we've given back some of the gains from earlier. I am in a funded account. Losing $89 right now, but it's not a loss, so we're done. Don't knock out my stop. I know it's really tight. 9:51. Oh, didn't realize what time it was. Stuff goes crazy at like 9:50. At 10 minutes till the hour, stuff goes crazy. So again, to be clear, this EMA is still above the fast, and I want it to drop below this. Come on, boys. Don't do it to me. I don't want just two. Come on, really? EMA still dancing above the fast. What am I doing? Come on. I want to be in a good position for when this rolls. If this rolls, and I'm a little bit scared. All these little wicks show me that there's pressure going both directions. We're at the upper Bollinger Band. Come on, guys. Oh, man, y'all are just going to keep buying, huh? Oh, fuckers. Should not let a loser run. So of course you're going to try to make another push for that high. And I'm on the wrong side and I'm early. I could be completely freaking wrong. I was liking that downward pressure there though. I also think there's a little bit of fuckery depending on the time of the day. So, goddamn, do I just take the loss? Nasdaq's gonna do what Nasdaq's gonna do. It's gotta blow through. Everybody stops, and I just gave away more money than I even want to think about. I just kept moving that stop and moving that stop and moving that stop. Knocked out. Knocked out. Knocked out. I'm now mad. That's not good. This is horrible. (9:55 a.m.) I'm being early and I'm not doing the things I just told you to do. Because it's like in my brain, I'm like, see? 1, 2, 3 attempts at the high. You can't put on size in a funded account. Fuck. Not good. Awful. And this is why you don't go jumping in front of trains. Because I didn't do what I said about the EMA running horizontal to the fast. Lose, lose, lose. You think by the third loss I would clue in. So what they did was they just took it down to low. It's like a triple bottom right there. And now I'm fighting the trend because I'm fucking bare. Hit my max daily loss. Fuck me. Practice account. Now let's see how this trade works out. Practice account. It's fake money. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4 times I got knocked out of my trade? Because I didn't do what I said. I have a real problem with just jumping on him as a buyer with the trend continuation. See all that red on my screen? These are all areas which failed before. So I had high confidence that they will fail again. And in fact, I know they will. All right, let me go start a new test. At least I can do something productive today. let that think for a minute. I tried, man. I tried. Freaking drawdowns. Watch it crack. Watch every one of these places that say KO. Watch every single one of them come back to be in the money. So what did I do wrong? Instead of, I mean, I realized it was like, I guess basically like a triple bottom, you know. It's important to analyze your trades and why you screwed up. So I knew it was time to buy, I guess, but then I just kept shorting, looking for a more downward momentum, but the market's not scared. They were happy. And then smack down. All right, how'd that go? Is that done? It's probably gonna reset my R trader. Very upsetting. Because you can know what to do and still not do it. This is the hard part about being a trader. This is going to be an absolutely glorious short. My other trades were okay. Watch this free fall. Hello? So my practice count's now up $2,990. And I got to lose real money in my funded account. And hit the max daily loss. And I guess I was due. I think I've had 9 days with one loss. So I was due. That's overconfidence, and I'm talking and not as focused as I need to be because I'm talking. And there's probably literally nobody watching. Yeah, this is where I get sick. So look, my trade would have worked. Look, my other trade would have worked. That trade would have worked. Well, we're getting right close to that trade where that one got taken out. So these two would still be hanging. This red circle is probably where I put on the trade. So we'd need it to get below this green line. Watch that happen. Come on, can you put my new account on my R trader so I can actually trade it? $3,300. Oh, I'm gonna be sick, but let's look what I did today. Just gave away $1,100. This is what kills me, that then I can just go to the little practice account, go brrr. Here's what was it, $3,500? Was it, I don't know how much it just was, but I am going to conquer my short bias and learn to think like bull and trade the exact same way but bullish. It's 10:02 a.m. I should have known also to get out of the way. Purely just based on what time it was. I mean, trading anywhere near 9:50 a.m. Why don't I have an alarm going off? That was a recipe to get killed because of ignoring the time frame between like 9:45. You can't be short at those times. Okay, can you put the account, my new test in my account, please? This fast moving average should hold as a lid. If this is going to be a bearish day. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm embarrassed by how bad that trading was. Yeah, roll. Not the best entry, but it's an entry nonetheless. Added size. Not a good entry because it's below the fast moving average and below the slow moving average, but I see a lid. And depending on our own personal bias, this is part of what you need to do to become a trader. It's a never-ending fight against yourself and your bias and your traumas and your nature, your optimism. So here's where I got knocked out before. You gonna hold that floor? Really? It's trying to hold that EMA. I want it to fail this fast moving average. Can you see how this is like a fight? Yeah, yes, baby, yes, baby, yes, 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 baby, yes, baby, yes, baby, yes, 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 yes. So sometimes, you know, it could bounce between this fast moving average and the slow, and it's this yellow line and this white line. It's a fight. And now we know. Sell bias. We are at the lower Bollinger Band here. I guess I need to put a break even on this trade. I'm going to drag it down to where it failed, so I'm locking in some of these gains. It won't be max gains, of course. You buyers love to buy, so you have to protect yourself. Even though I think it's going down, I have to protect myself. 13 contracts is a lot. And it makes sense that it held. This is the lower Bollinger Band, this green line. And it's not going to want to give up without a fight. And I did just short basically the low. They're trying to push the EMA right back. See, the EMA is about to touch that FMA. Might be getting ready to go bullish again, which is called a giant ass short squeeze. Me and my jumping in front of trains. Is that a count? Still not adding my test. I mean, did that go through? What's... Jesus. It's annoying, all these buttons you gotta click. Just go. I said bye. Bye. It's pretty bullish how it held that. It's a practice account. I'm gonna turn off my stop loss. Practice account. Yeah, man, God, I fucked that hard. Why would I even expect anything less? It's a practice account. You can add size. EMA is still well above the fast, and I'm fighting it. Like you saw, I just had that loss a minute ago. It's repeating that exact same scenario. Ten a.m. Finally, the market starts to have a hint of downward pressure. EMA still well above the fast. Higher low. I want lower lows. Yes. I want it to fail this fast and drop lower. But we are currently bullish. I guess I'm in the money, yay. Could protect myself. Do I want to buy here? Look at that. Go from being up $300 to out $1,000 in a heartbeat. So far it's held that fast. Come on down, Papi. So here I could just get out and take a little profit, and I'm waiting for the big move. Yay. My short friends came to work finally. Golly, what took you so long? The EMA still has just now kissed that, so I'm gonna I really want to hit break even to protect this. But I also really want it to run. Oh. Don't do it. Should have probably gotten out and protected myself. Guess I'm being greedy. Thinking, which is bad. I need to stop thinking. We know there's been a lot of failure of this level before. And it did go higher, and that EMA is right there, around 150. Look at this on a 3-minute chart. This dark wheat line, the thick one, is I think a 200 moving average on a 3-minute chart. I'd like it to come back down here to this orange, 22043. So we could drop 100 points, and I sure would like to have a new test going. Yes, it's in my account. Okay. Okay. God, I hate having to redo this every freaking time. That was a fuck up. That's because I'm live streaming. Alright. Let's do this shit. Selling really low. Turning off my take profit. Why did I not get filled? What is the holdup? God damn it, I'm in the wrong freaking account. Thanks, bitches. Get the fuck on down. Stop buying. Just freaking roll. Just go. So with this new test, I need to get 1500. Oh wait. I'm gonna hit close because I didn't mean to turn off that stop loss. Here, you guys want to buy? I don't want to buy. I'm gonna let that practice account run. It's up $4,600. It's just practice. It's not real money. Stop loss lower. Let's escalate. Get some fear to the downside. That's what I'm talking about, bitches. I'm turning off my TP. Just let it go. We got a lot of way to go. A lot of way. A long way. should be adding size is what I should be doing, but on the Rinkos on the right, I'm scared. That's why I put my TP so close. God damn it. So that brand new test account is up $562. And I should be in it in size watching this. EMA still well below the FMA. Man, I'm bummed I'm not in this. That practice account is now up $7,988, $8,500. I think it's gonna keep going. But people love to buy that NASCrack. Still barely up on the day. Oh, and to be clear, my trades earlier, like in my funded account, that all got, it gave me $1,000 loss. Every one of those trades would have been good now. So like I know my trades are good trades when I put them on, but with these prop firms and these drawdowns, you really have to be exceptionally good. Look at this beautiful thing. Going to hell. Y'all don't understand. This might end up being a 3% down day. I'm going to let this thing run. Everyone's going to be jumping out of their skin thinking to buy now. Look at that volume. Volume spike. Okay, fine. Oh, God. Here's... So, hold on. On my practice account. Let me go back here to practice account. We're going to put on break even. And where's that? Wait. Why is it 1? Cancel orders. Break even. I'm going to move my stop there. So I'm locking in most of those gains. I want you to go lower though. Please, can't I just let a winner run? Please, 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 please. No, of course not. Oh, fucker. But I did just lock in $16,548. So as soon as this girl gets some actual money, I'll be able to make money. It's dealing with the prop firms and these drawdowns that's so hard. Here, let's look where we're at real quick. Practice account. That didn't suck. How many trades? Had a win streak of 4, max loss streak of 1, profit factor 46.99. What's today? 14th. Hello? Oh, I'm in the year 2030 now. Fabulous. $83.3% win rate on 16,548 bones. And I wish that was real money. And one day, hopefully this year, it will be real money. Alright. We're still in the practice count. We're going to sell again. We're going to turn off our stops. We're going to let it go. This is my bearish nature coming through. I'm going to stop this pretty quick though if it doesn't turn around. Because I don't want to do what I just did a minute ago, right? You know, there's not really a lid here. Other than there could be escalation of fear. which could happen. So this morning at 8:30 on the open, the market wanted to sell. And we're back at that level. All these moving averages are pointing upward. I am just such a bear. Love it. Fail that fast. See, the EMA did go above the fast. I don't know if we're going to hold this. I think that green might be acting as a lid. You see the green here on the Rinkos. It's going to be a big surprise if this goes down. I mean, not to me. Not to me, of course, but to all the buyers who have been conditioned for decades to buy the dip, buy the dip. It's a higher low. Where's my other little... And I could be wrong, so let's see. I have no idea if there's any news out to stimulate selling. Nope. Right now, buyers said, nope, we're buying. Because that EMA is on top. Alright, and I'm on the wrong side. $10:25 a.m. Yeah, that was early. That was not a good entry, and I told you it wasn't. I'm going to let it go. That's a practice account. That is a series of higher lows. Higher, 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 higher. All green, EMA above the fast. This is literally me, one contract, test account, looking for failure of this pink, or at least this blue here. Nope. Again, repeating exactly what my problem was last time. See, buyers know you can just buy any little freaking dip. Turning off your stops is a horrible practice. Don't do it. This low could, in theory, become a ceiling over on this side. My price is right at the EMA on a 15-second chart. Been slightly in the money. It's 2 contracts. Saw a $70 profit. Might be the best I get. Love the body being a lower high. Still holding that EMA. Motherfucker. Y'all just 10:29 a.m. What am I doing? So everybody bought here, like on the Rinkos, that green. See how it's moving up? My horizontal line marked it off. It's climbing. But it doesn't really have as much of an, well, it's still got an upward slope for sure. There comes a day where it will flatten and then lower. Good to see this. So those red levels I marked off earlier, still there. My trades I took a loss on earlier, all would have worked out. See my KO? KO, 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 KO. That's me getting knocked out of my shorts. I think my first short was maybe right here by this green line. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Alright, why? So you gotta go try to knock out my stops. I know how you work. EMA is drifting lower, but the lows are getting higher. So I'm in 2 contracts. It could go either way. I like that that's lower, 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 lower. But the buyer's probably like that's going higher, higher, higher. Okay, if I put break even on this trade, hopefully it won't knock me out. Love it. Keep escalating downward. EMA is going lower. Again, see how the EMA crossed the FMA right there? Does it mean they're not going to try to push it right back? It's going to take everyone by surprise when he turned negative. If fabulous. Get your ass on down, bitches. Sometimes you have to wait for it. Okay, so I've got, let me put on break even. Taking it out. Even my practice account, I'll put on a break even. And I shorted the low on that. We could hold that slow as a floor. I'm gonna get out of that trade. Come on down. You going? This is gonna be a test. Normally a force in motion will remain in motion, just like physics, right? The thing that's hard to understand as a trader, and I wrestle with this all the time, is which timeline is in charge. Is it the 15 minute, the 1 minute, the 2 minute? Those say we're going down. But if you look at weeks and months and years, we're going up. That's what makes trading hard. Come on, baby. There we go. That's a nice little... There's some upward pressure there. Okay, so I just have a practice account going that made a lot of money earlier. So this is what I would call a fight across timelines. And so let's just see where we are. EMA is still below the fast, and that's why you remain bearish. The opposite holds true too. That's why the bulls can always remain bullish and have confidence in their trades. EMA is still below the fast. Still below right here. Okay, I'm in my practice account. I sell one at market. Oh shit, took me out. Okay, well, because I was in my practice account, I did let it keep running, and I love it. This is gonna be an ugly day. Market's been acting sick, and there's good reason for it. Came down and kissed that green again. That is a nice little bounce back. Oh, let me put on my break even. So no matter what, I'm not taking a loss on my practice account trade. And it just now realized I was in 15 contracts. Oh, come on down, boy. This is going to get ugly if this follows through. But there's good reasons that it could bounce here off that green line. So I took my profits. I'm not in any trades right now. Oh, let me cancel all my orders. This is why they say greedy pigs get slaughtered. It's really easy to be a greedy pig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15-second chart. One contract in a test, and I'm going to drop my stop loss lower. This lilac Note how it was a line of failure. I mean, it broke above it barely. Still room to the downside. But let's try to pretend like we're buyers and that we like to buy. Buy, 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 buy. Let me move my little line down here where all these buys took place, right? It's like a line in the sand, so I just took a loss on something. You gotta think like a bull sometimes. EMA is above the FMA. I hate those notifications. Gah! I don't want to look at this now. I sent a message to Quantower Tech Support yesterday to ask them how to turn those notifications off. So no, there's only been one little red candle here. EMA is now well above the FMA. And yet I'm short and in the money. This red line here is where the EMA crossed the FMA. Note how the purple moving average is pointing downward. The lilac is pointing downward. Those are all pointing downward. It'll be a big deal if it clears that. Come on, fail the fast now. So I'm looking for it to come back down here to, I think what I say, like 22,043 is what a 12-hour low. I don't know why we can't, but it is an up day. I'm warning you now, I am a bear. And I might be getting ready to take a loss on this stuff. That's why I just moved my stop tighter. Motherfucker. Really? That was a bitch. Note how I put on my trade. Where it knocked me out is literally the 13-minute high. And not only did it knock me out, it immediately fell. And I said it would be a big deal if it breaks this purple line. That was a temporary glitch in the matrix, if you want to call it that. $10.45. Okay, I'm gonna put my I was gonna say I'm gonna put my stop on break even, but I don't want to get really? Okay, so my practice account got filled with more. Canceling my orders on my practice account. So that low got put on at 10.22. Thank you, Michelle, for not panicking out. I'm going to put on a break even. Put on a break even if we get nothing. It's better than a loss. So do what I think you're going to do. Congratulations, you boys came to work. I love it. We've got room to go. I don't have any idea what my balance is, but okay. I'm going to close that. I'm going to cancel orders. Take a pause for a moment. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, let's see where I'm at on my trades on these accounts. That sucks that I hurt my myself on my funded account. So I made $1,200 on this test account. $18,394 on my practice account. I need to make another $300 on this test. Probably would have made it just right now. Trying to not be greedy. This is NASDAQ. All right. Man, too bad I didn't stay in the trades. You can see they've held this purple or brown at the worst. Here's where I kind of start thinking about knife catching a little bit. 10:49 a.m. Buy. I need about $300. Moved my stop loss really tight because it's very logical that it would continue down. Of course, because I was trying to fight the trend. It's okay to take small loss. And I probably didn't need to take that loss, but looky there, yes I did. This is why they call it knife catching, because you think you're going to catch the low, and it's just the fear is finally growing. Now we're unchanged on the day, and everyone's going, what? Nasdaq's not going up. What? It goes up every day for years. What? Yeah. Welcome to trading. $95. I need another $250. Yeah, I might take a loss on this. It's definitely pushing the limits, and the stop is really tight. Yeah, that was trying to force something to happen. And why am I shorting like we're literally coming off a massive, massive low? And I did buy back here. Let me move this down. I need $300, and then I'll start another test. So normally I would expect, this is a pretty fierce downtrend. I'm forgetting this level here on the Rinkos, darn it. Oopses. have a stop loss in place, and I'm up very nice on the day. There's no reason to have a freak outfit. I was just selling the low. EMA still absolutely above the fast. EMA still creeping higher. I'm in danger. This is a test account. This is not real money. I just need a couple $100. I need to not be dumb. Not be greedy. I'm going to put on break even because I'm a little bit scared because my size is big. And it's NASDAQ. And I just needed a little bit of money. I don't need much. It's okay. Let me see where I'm at on that test. What? Fuck me. Shouldn't have moved my stop so tight. I would have just passed the test just then. And this was like an angry revenge trade I put on because I'm mad I missed that trade, which I was in, but I stopped myself out by moving that stop so tight. Now that EMA just crossed the fast, or at least it kissed it. Uh-oh, I'm making bad choices. Oh, yes I am. God damn it. I thought you were going to fail that lime green yellow line. This is a test account. I shorted low, then I added to a loser because I'm mad. This is not looking good. I'm angry. You get winning, you get high confidence. That was a good trade I had on, but I didn't capitalize on it, and in fact I hurt myself. The EMA's back above the fast. Silly me, still thinking bearish. 10:59 a.m. Danger. God damn it. Of course the shorts got out of the way. Everyone but me. I'm probably gonna blow this freaking account. And I just did so well and I got it within like 200 points of passing. One red candle does not mean a thing. Please come back to mommy. I'm sorry, I was impulsive. I was reckless. I was thinking I could get out right now and save the account. 10:59 and 45 seconds. I like it. You're going my way. Really like it. Keep going lower. Don't need you to hold the pink. Really want you to keep going down. All these moving averages are here. My price is really awful. I need to be thinking about survival. EMA is still above the fast. Those are higher lows. Where's my green? I want to cover down at 121. Can you fall 20 more points? That'd be fabulous. Yes, I'm in the money. And I'm gonna close because I'm chicken shit. Because I don't want to blow the account. My size was big. I was early. I probably could have just passed this test twice. But I'm being chicken shit. Because you shouldn't trade with big size like that. And my original entry was no good. Made $175, so made back a loss. So look, what I make just covers my losses. Which, you know, it's not bad, but it's not good to be a chicken shit either. But I don't want to blow this account. I want to pass this account and make it a funded account. Sorry, screwed up this morning. See my original entry, like how bad my price was. 11:01 a.m. Again, selling the low, which is very, very, very bad. EMA is below the fast. I mean, I literally just sold the low like a jackass. It's a fight and I'm trying to force something. I don't want to put on any more size because I could be really... Yeah, great. So we have a standoff. So everyone got out of the way because of the time. course, it wouldn't fill me when I tried to add size. And max size, this could get very ugly very quickly. In theory, my R trader stops are supposed to get me out. I'm gonna close this out because I don't want to go over the yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wait. You're not supposed to get me out until I hit 1,527. I'm still not there. Why did it knock me out? Selling the low. Again, angry. Sometimes you try to make $100 and then you lose $1,000. So don't be a greedy pig. This stop is $95 and I need to make $13.58 and about 150. So we move it a little bit lower. In theory, the slow moving average is stronger than the fast moving average. So there's a fight between timelines here. And I shorted the low and I'm $35 out of the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I know I hit my 1,500. Yes. 1,554. That's halfway to passing this test. It's 11:07 a.m. 83.6% win rate. And the sick thing is that I'm not in my funded account. And I took a loss in my funded account because I was early. And of course, in hindsight, just to be clear, KO is where I got knocked out and I took my losses in my funded account. This other KO was with a test, I think. But every one of those trades would have worked out. So you can be right, but if you're early, that's the same thing as being wrong. All right, it's Friday. A man just sent me a happy Valentine's message, and it's a picture of some other guy and some other girl. I have no idea who they are. Why would you do that? so confused. People are weird, man. Getting all the happy Valentine's Day beautiful messages. All right. Sad, man. Oh, I should have left my practice account trade going. Sorry, I have to do a little something. Thank God for the internet. That makes this job possible. Means I get to stay home. I don't even have to put on pants if I don't want to. I'm actually wearing jeans right now, but all right. That's an alarm on my phone, 11:11 a.m. I call it a joy alarm. And it says celebrate the wins and stop. It sucks that I hurt myself today when my my funded account. And I've actually traded pretty well otherwise, so let me take some screenshots here. So I don't know why it doesn't ever just show the balance. Because I have to go to our trader to see after the transaction costs, $1,554 is the gain. Oh, I gotta get a screenshot of my practice, yo. That didn't suck. I wanna make 18,000 in my real account every day. When I first started trading futures, I had an account with TradeStation, and it was a simulation account. I mean, I had a funded account that I traded stocks with, but I also had a simulation account. It was $1 million account, and I had never traded futures before except very briefly in my real account, and I learned very quickly you don't want to use your own funds to trade NASDAQ when you're learning. And I turned that $1 million account, $1 million sim account, not real money, to $9 million in 9 months, and I thought, I got this. I'm ready for trying a prop firm. And I've basically spent probably 2 years since then trying to learn risk management, because that's something I never needed when I traded stocks. Anyway, what's done is done, right? Just saying, if you're listening to me and you really want to learn, get yourself a sim account, but you must only trade according to the risk management terms that you see with the prop firms, so that you can learn how to trade properly, because it's very difficult. There's a huge learning curve. And it's not so much about learning buy, sell, because that's easy. You just click a button. But with a market like today, where there's a fight across timelines and you can't clearly tell if it's going to be an up day or a down day. Like again, Nasdaq's back above 0.01% now. You need to learn risk management so that you don't let a loser run. And if I had done that, even though I've had this bearish mindset and felt strongly that the market was going down today, I wouldn't have let that loser run in my funded account. I would have realized that I shorted the low right after I had just bought, and I didn't give the buyers enough chance to get on board and run that out to exhaustion. So it's you against you. Don't ever compare you against me. Don't ever compare you against some of these other guys that are making $50,000 a day. They've had to learn the hard way, and it's really brutal. It's really hard on the ego. As somebody who's bright, like on all the national tests, you know, growing up since I was a kindergarten or whatever, I always scored in the top 98-99% of intelligence on national tests. I'm bright. Life, when it came to school, was always very easy for me. I mean, even going to the University of Texas, getting a bachelor's of science, I could drink more than frat boys and still manage to graduate because I'm bright. And I'm not bragging. You don't have to be bright. I know that scares people. One of my best little girlfriends is a young girl, and she doesn't do well in school. I mean, my brother has dyslexia. A lot of people, and just because you have dyslexia means nothing about your intelligence. Some people with dyslexia are very, very bright, and it's just our brains get wired differently. But where was I going? You don't have to be smart to be a trader. What you have to do is be disciplined. And you have to have a heart to never quit. And you have to be obsessed. Okay, first you have to be obsessed. You have to think about the markets all day, every day, and get a lot of screen time and want to succeed at this. You have to be willing to put in the effort and endure the pain. It's a never-ending learning process about yourself. That's why I put on these trades, and I put on like a loser. I'm questioning myself. There's what I should be while I'm in a trade. I should constantly be questioning myself, assuming that I'm wrong. And being quick to say, yep, wrong. Knock me out. Hey, Toby, come here, baby. Here's my puppy. He's being kind of chill today. I think he's not feeling good. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I think I'm going to start another test, though, but I might take a break. I don't know yet what I'm doing. What are we doing, baby? I'm sad about losing money in my funded account. That's what's the killer, is losing $1,100 in my funded account. I guess I'll take a picture of that. Disaster. Four losers in a row. Jesus Christ. That's a lot for me. Still up, but not what it was. %16 win rate. Jesus, that's awful. Straight up awful. I was busy talking. I was overconfident. I had just done really well with my trades in the practice account. Moved over to my funded account. Very bearish. Short pretty near the low, and just let it ride because of my confidence that the market was going to fail. But they only give you 1,000 wiggle room for your drawdown, and it got me, even though the trades would have been winning trades. Awful. Yeah, 16%. That's basically zero. And my win rate is very regularly. I've been having 100% win rates on 77 trades in a row. Like, when I'm on, and that loss today was because of overconfidence, and it's alright, I'll make it back. Just really sucks. What's my balance now? 1865, and I could request a payout. So basically yesterday was $1,000 day, and I just basically gave away yesterday. Fudge. I'm gonna try to not say as many bad words. It's not very classy to be saying lots of bad words. I'm gonna stop the live stream right now, so I'm gonna set up a new test. I'm gonna grab some food, but I might come back in a little bit before close. Happy Valentine's